Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Chills Reviews, where I bring a review every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today should be a quick little review, another little kind of indie game, short game called Sayonara Wild Hearts. This game first came across my radar. I'm sure you guys have never really heard of it. Last year during the Game Awards, it got a few Game Award nominations, and I think it won for like Best Music. And I was just like, well, what the hell? What is this game? So it definitely was on my radar. I checked out a few videos about it. I was like, okay, waited for it to be on sale. It's on sale now for about $7. Is it worth $7? I'll let you decide that. To be honest, uh, is it as good as like the awards? The awards it won was for the music and like the art style, and that's pretty much what this game has to offer. 100%. It is only like an hour and a half long if you play through just the levels. It's kind of like an arcade game. It is a very, just fast paced arcade, almost Tron like game. But it's more of like an experience. It's hard to call it a game almost. But at the same time, no, I watched a video that kind of said that, and I think that video is kind of wrong. Um, because yeah, okay, there's like 15 or 20 levels to play through, and some of them are like 10 seconds long. It feels like, and some of them are like 5 minutes long. It's very kind of out there and all over the place. And there's a light story here. There's like a few opening words and a few closing words of dialogue, but not really much in between. And there's subtle hints towards just kind of like, uh, just like I don't know. It's really like about heartbreak, and it's got inner meaning and deepness. If you really want to pay attention to the meanings of the shit going on around you, and there's like hate skulls that you defeat with a tempered arrow, bow and arrow. And there's all types of shit like that. Like when I say this is an arcade game, you're constantly going like forward. That's what the game is. Is you're going forward on like a motorcycle in the beginning, or on a skateboard. And there's always obstacles kind of in your way. You don't press any button. You just gotta move out of the way. And there's hearts on the tracks to collect. And there's an insane badass song going on while you're doing it. Not like a badass song, but it's more like a punk rock or steampunk. It's not punk rock. It's more like steampunk or kind of like I don't know. It's definitely an interesting pop punk type of music here that I really enjoy. Check out my favorite music from games playlist to check out some of my favorite songs from this game, even though they're all honestly flawless. The game is, even though it's an hour and 30 minutes, it is like this developer took all the money they could possibly have made or have and threw it into style, threw it into the music, threw it into the fast pacedness, because this shit is nuts to butts action, just not action, but just it's just going like, and you gotta dodge the obstacles, and for a while it's pretty easy, or you just get past it on blind luck. Well, like I said, you gotta collect hearts. You don't gotta collect hearts, but that's how you get your score up. And that's where I think the gameplay comes in. Is your first run through the game is just kind of an experience, and it's well worth that experience. It's fun. It's just an hour long. But the gameplay is, if you're gonna buy this game, if you like to replay certain arcade levels to get the best score, and in a sense, you'll learn these missions, perfectly, because it's a lot about trial and error with some of these, and the hearts on the maps, or on the levels, will like basically lead you to where you're supposed to go to dodge obstacles or to dodge bosses. There's like, boss fights, animated boss fights kind of. I mean, you only press like one button to the time shit right, and you just dodge them in a sense. But they're like really out there, and it's just really crazy. And they got the cosmology cards to tell your future, and the fool card, and all these personality persona cards. I don't know. I don't really understand all that. I didn't understand the deep story as much as like maybe someone else will, but it is there. But I think the gameplay is in the gameplay, and in the experience. Obviously, like I said, the first playthrough you're just gonna experience it. If you want to replay through it again, you unlock an arcade mode, which is a little bit more like, trying to keep score and collect as most hearts as you can. And obviously, you want to hear the full song when you're playing a mission or a level. So if you crash, you instantly reset from like right. Like, the checkpoints are very nice in this, but it definitely does halt the song. Obviously, it restarts the song, so you don't have like a full free flowing sound in your head at first until you just looking at my cats, until you understand the level through and through 100%. So that's another reason to want to complete the level. And there's a bunch of arcade modes, and like I said, then there's a little extra content, but overall, there's two things wrong with the game. For one, it's just kind of an experience at first. You can pretty much beat the game on blind luck. At some points, I mean, I'd say it gets a little challenging, like enough to keep you, you know, in the moment, you're definitely caught. You're definitely paying attention to shit. But some of this shit you can just beat the game on luck. And it also asks you to skip certain parts if you want to, if it's too hard for you. The game is very like friendly on like everything, on its subliminal messages about gender identity and gay pride and all that, which it's not in your face, but it's there, as well as like helping you out in the game, and it's very much an experience and like a user friendly, casual friendly experience. It's almost like a mobile game in a sense, but it's cool if you got some good ass headphones or surround sound. It's beautiful, it's fast. Watch some gameplay on it. Sorry, I don't show gameplay, but maybe that's part of it. If you don't want to spoil that for you, it definitely is worth like the hour and 30 or more than that, even if you want to put in the time to get the goal rank on every level. It's the most colorful, most beautiful, and some of the most interesting music I've ever listened to, for sure. So for that, I mean, it's like I said, it's only flaws. It's so short, but you could tell they did have a lot of love. Like they put all the effort they could into this game, but it's short as hell. If you just played through it the one time, obviously it's an hour and a half long, and that's why it's $12 starting price. On half off, you can get it for $6 to $7. I'm sure it'll be even cheaper than that someday. So yeah, that's my recommendation. That's my tips to you guys. Let me know if this game is for you down below or not. I really don't know how to recommend this game to someone. It definitely was worth it for me, but it only lasted me like a week of playtime, and I've pretty much mastered it as much as I can or want to. I'll always listen to the songs from this game, though. At least a few of them, they're definitely good. Some are a little bit more popish than that is my taste to sit around and listen to, but some of it's okay, for sure. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, my final verdict on this. It was a tough one, but taking my final verdicts always with a grain of salt. For me, this is definitely a 9 out of 10 experience. Like, at the end of the day, it's short, it's sweet, it's a little too short, but it's not. You could tell they just wanted to tell there's a story there's a conclusion, there's a final level that's awesome, and I did enjoy it. This video is really long for a short ass game, to be honest. But yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. It's just a solid little indie game. It reminds me of like my Outer Wilds experience. It's nothing like that, but just how I feel about it. It was definitely fun. It felt unique, and I bet you like no one else has heard of this game, so it's definitely fun to experience a great thing that not a lot of people have. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know if this game sounds like it'd be for you or not, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.